I think this is an interesting lunch. So I went to the woods, I walked, and on the way back I picked some dandelion greens and a few dandelion flowers also. So I chopped up about half of what I had. There's just loads of them over there right now. Big, nice, beautiful ones at the peak. So, yeah, I chopped this much up, the dandelion greens, put them in the salad. They're in there with some mixed purple leaf lettuce, and also a few other things here. The oregano from my garden plant that I have is in there. So then I have red peppers, onions, celery, and carrots, and avocados. And I have the dandelion greens chopped through there, and then I added the flowers. They're so yummy. I always stop and eat some when I'm in the woods, when they're in season in the springtime. And these Mickey Mouse ears were not planned, but that's how they came out of the pepper. Sliced off the pepper that way. So that's what we got. Mickey's coming to lunch. So then I'm going to top it off with some of this Parmigiano cheese. Grate that on there. Parmigiano Reggiano from Italy, you know. That Italian stuff is so good. And then I have some Italian olive oil and some Italian balsamic vinegar. Now this, I used to buy this, it's been 5 to 7 years ago. It used to say aged 20 years on it, but now they don't have that one anymore. But this one is very tasty too, so, and it's not too expensive, so it's aged and it's got the grape must in it. Made in Italy. You can trust it, I think. Hopefully. And I'm going to throw on some Castelvetrano olives. My very favorite olives. These are with sea salt, not regular salt, so I like that. Hopefully the sea salt is better for us. And then so I found some really awesome cherries yesterday. Oh my goodness, these are the first cherries that I've been able to have. First ones I've seen up here. And they are delish. Oh man, they're good. Wonderful. So happy to have cherries again. And I found an awesome watermelon. I got it here, this half, so you can see how dark green it is. And there was a big yellow spot on it. I don't really know how to test them, but I guess I see people tapping them. That sounded pretty good. And you can see that we've made a big dent in it. Last night we put away that much of that one half. It's very sweet and delicious, and there were a few black seeds in there. I was happy to see that. A few black seeds. So I thought, I wonder about this. It says that it's grown and produced in the United States, but that sure looks like an Asian sticker and logo and writing on it. So maybe it's some Asian people who are in the United States, you know, producing these watermelons. But I'm telling you, it was delicious. I asked the girl, has anybody tried their watermelons? Are they sweet and good? She said, oh, I had one. It's just absolutely delicious. You won't be sorry. So I got a big one, and sucker was 13 pounds. And I started thinking, you know what? When my mom had the twins, I was 17 years old, and she got just huge. And in those days, they went into saying, well, let's, do an ultrasound here and see what we got in there and all that good stuff. She had a totally natural pregnancy and birth of 2 twins, and the total weight of those twins was 13 pounds. So when I lifted this thing from the table over there to the counter over here, I thought, my God, that thing is heavy. It weighs a ton. Mom, you sure had a load to carry. Woo-wee. The girl carried it from the store for me. She put it in the cart, and I wheeled the cart out, and we walked along and chatted, and she put my stuff in the trunk for me. Real sweet lady. So yeah, I can't lift the heavy stuff like I used to. Used to be able to do anything. So independent, But things can change. And they sure did for me. But I've adjusted to it, and I'm accepting it, and I'm so thankful to be here with my children and with all my friends and to enjoy life. So thankful and glad to be here. So I'm real thankful I can get this produce. Natural Grocers opened up here about 3 months ago. Until then, our produce really, really sucked up here. It was horrible. And by the way, these bananas here are from Ecuador. I've got another bunch over there of them. And they are the nicest bananas. The flavor is awesome, and the aroma when you open the banana up is very, very particularly pleasant and beautiful, like a flower. These bananas here are from Mexico, and they've been good too. This here is a Cosmic Crisp apple, and I guess they came out like 3 years ago. It's a hybrid. What do they call that when they hybridize it? Cross-pollinate it, whatever. Can't think of the word right now. Anyway, they're real nice and tasty, juicy and crisp. They're not as expensive as the Honeycrisp, so I guess that's a plus. And then the mangoes. I got 3 out on the patio ripening. These mangoes have been wonderful in my smoothies. And I love pears. The navel oranges have been great, and I'm surprised we can still have them this late in the season. And avocados, oh yummy yums. We all should be eating lots of those. And I do. Nearly every day I have avocado in something. So I'm going to put this dressing over this salad and cheese and olives and enjoy a nice lunch. Nice little bird's eye view of what's going on in the kitchen today. Oh, and don't forget my compost. My beautiful, beautiful compost. Oh, I love it. It was bothering me so much to throw scraps away, nice, good food away to the garbage can. So now I'm composting it. And I take it from here and put it in a larger bucket out front. And then I'm going to be mixing up some things into it and letting it sit for a while. Let it cook or whatever you call it. So Lots of fun projects we can enjoy. Even in a little place like this, I don't have a farm or even a yard to grow things in, but it's still fun. I feel very, very blessed and gifted with all the things that I have here in this home. Thankful for it. Okay, we'll be talking to you later, okay? Love you.